Hey guys, so today I'm filming my summer makeup must-haves for 2016. Please be warned, this is going to be a very long video. I have so many products here to share with you guys. I love filming these seasonal makeup must-haves every 3 months because I love showing you guys what products I'll be reaching for and giving you recommendations of some products that might be great for that particular season. I am not the type of person that feels like you have to wear a specific color during a specific time of year. But because I do have such a large makeup collection, splitting the products up by color for particular seasons helps me rotate and get use out of all of my products. I don't think that everyone needs to do it that way, but that is the way that works best for me. In this video, I will be showing you some of my favorite summer picks for eyes, cheeks, lips, and nails. I will be mentioning some products that have been discontinued or were a limited edition, and that is not to rub it in your face. I'm only showing you guys these things because maybe you have them in your collection and this will remind you to pull them out. And I'm showing them to you because even though these were discontinued or limited edition, they are still products in my collection that I want to give some love to. So I'm going to get started with the eyeshadows, and I actually don't have very many eyeshadows that I gravitate towards during the summertime. Mostly for me, the summer is all about really bright cheeks and lips. My first eye product is my #1 go-to during the summertime. That is my Maybelline Color Tattoo in Bad to the Bronze. That is all I have left. This is a really pretty bronze shade that is more on the cool side than the warm side. It has a gorgeous metallic finish. This is a really opaque product that is really great for that one shadow look and just applying some mascara. Really simple for the summertime, and I love the color. Here's a swatch of the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Bad to the Bronze. Then I have a bunch of ColourPop shadows. The first one I have is Nillionaire, which is a metallic finish, and this is a golden bronze shade that was released in last summer's collection. This does have a couple chunky glitter pieces in it, but this color is so pretty. I love wearing this on top of the Bad to the Bronze. And here is a swatch of ColourPop's Nillionaire. The next eyeshadow I have is Coconut, which is a pearlized finish. This is a gorgeous blue. It is a mix between a cobalt and a navy. This was also released in last year's summer collection. And here is a swatch of Coconut. The next shade I have is Animal. This is a pressed pigment finish, but it really does look like a matte with some little pieces of gold shimmer throughout it. This is a really intense neon peachy orange. And right here is the swatch of Animal. Next, I have ColourPop Ibiza or Ibiza. I'm not sure the proper way to pronounce this. This is a stunning blue shade with a pearlized finish. And here is a swatch of Ibiza. Then I have ColourPop Flower Shop. This is a pearlized finish that was released in this year's spring summer collection. I think this is a perfect mermaid eyeshadow, which really screams summer to me. So really excited to wear this one. Is a stunning shade. And here is a swatch of Flower Shop. Next, I have one Makeup Geek foiled shadow. This is in the shade Pegasus. This also reminds me of a mermaid type color that is just the perfect pop of color for the summertime. And right here is a swatch of Makeup Geek Pegasus. Then I have one Maybelline Eye Studio Quad. I believe this shade has been discontinued, unfortunately. If I can find it online, I'll have it linked down below. This is in the shade Irresistibly Ivy. I love this assortment of colors. I do have a tutorial using this palette, which was my go-to summer look last year, I believe. I'll have it linked up here in case you'd like to check it out. I'm wearing this shade on my lid today over top of Bad to the Bronze, but you have some really gorgeous neutrals with this really nice green pop of color. The formula of this Eye Studio Quad is amazing. Really pigmented and smooth and blendable. Really love this. I always reach for it during the summertime, and I highly recommend it if you can get your hands on it. Lastly, for eyes, I have one palette. This is the Urban Decay Naked Original palette, which is known as the more warm tone Naked palette. These shades down here aren't so warm, but these up here are warm or neutral. So my go-to shades from this palette during the summertime, Half Baked is a number one. I also love Smog, Dark Horse, Naked, and Buck. So I'll be using a mixture of those shades during the summertime. So like I said, I didn't have a ton of summer eye products. I'm really mostly about the cheeks and lips. Moving on to cheek products, because I have so many different bronzer, contour, and highlights in my collection, I do designate a specific product for a particular season to make sure that I am rotating through all of my products and giving them all some love. My summer bronzer is the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess in the shade number 1 Light. This is a neutral warm bronzer with a golden shimmer running throughout it. It looks like a satin finish on the skin. It does not look too glowy or shimmery. Honestly, I can't pick up on any shimmer on my face whatsoever. This is a really nice formula. It isn't overly pigmented. It is pretty easy to work with, and this is just a gift with purchase size. The full size bronzer is about this big. It's absolutely humongous and totally worth every penny. My summer contour is my Sleek Contour Kitten Light. This is a warm undertone, and this is a really pigmented product. I am wearing it today, and I am able to blend it out and make it work for my skin tone. What's fantastic about the Sleek Contour kits is that they come in several different shades, and they do have a shade for deep skin. I feel like not enough brands out there make bronzers and contour powders that will actually work for deep skin, but Sleek does. And it also comes with a highlight. I hardly ever use it, but this is the contour I will be using this summer. And for my highlighter, I have the coveted Estee Lauder Pure Color Gelee in the shade Heat Wave. You guys know how many bazillion gold highlighters there are in the market. For me personally, if you own one gold highlight, you don't need any other, and that's because I'm not a highlighter person. But if you are a highlighter person, I'm sure you need all the gold highlights, and I totally understand. So this is a gorgeous, gorgeous color, and it actually does work on my skin tone. It isn't super intense. I am wearing it today. If you do have more of a medium tan skin tone, it will really show up on you. If you're wanting a drugstore dupe, the Wet n Wild highlight in Hollywood Boulevard is very, very similar. So you guys know how I was just saying if you have one gold highlight, you don't need any more. That statement is true for me because I'm not a highlighter person. But what I am is a blush person, specifically a pinky coral blush person. I have so many pinky coral blushes that I'm about to show you guys. They are all very similar. I personally feel like I need all of them. You guys probably don't, but I do. I can justify the slight differences between each of these colors. So I'm not going to give you color descriptions because they are pinky coral. I'm just going to show you the blush and show you the swatch so you guys can see for yourself. Blush is my true weakness, okay? So I'm going to be showing you some blushes from a drugstore, from a high-end, and several from MAC. My first 3 blushes are from ColourPop. I am not in love with the ColourPop blush formula. I'm going to try to hold myself to not buying any more. But because I have these, I really do want to use them. They aren't bad by any means. I just find it easier to work with a straight up powder product. But I do have 3 shades here that I think are great for the summertime. The first shade I have is Fox, which is a satin finish. This has a beautiful golden shimmer throughout it. Here is a swatch of Fox. The next shade I have is Early Bird, which is a really bright warm tone pink in a matte finish. Here's a swatch of Early Bird. The last ColourPop blush I have is in the shade Clutch. This is a red coral. It is a super intense color with a matte finish. And right here is a swatch of Clutch. Then I have 3 drugstore powder blushes. My first drugstore blush is Sonia Kashuk's Melon, which is a matte blush. Here's a swatch of Sonia Kashuk Melon. My next drugstore blush is Makeup Geek XOXO. This also has a matte finish. Right here is a swatch of Makeup Geek XOXO. My last drugstore blush was part of a limited edition collection. This is from the Essence Beauty Beats Justin Bieber collection. This is in the shade Groupie at Heart. This is so stunning. It is a beautiful matte finish. A really, really great formula. This is the only Essence blush I've tried out. I got this one on super sale a while ago. Absolutely love this color. Totally underrated. So here is a swatch of Essence Groupie at Heart. Moving on to high-end blushes, I do have 4. My first high-end blush is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Magic. This was part of a holiday set, but this has been re-released in several different kits and sets, so you definitely should be able to get your hands on it. Maybe you can find it on eBay. If I can find any of these discontinued or limited edition products, I'll have them linked down below for you guys, and this also has a matte finish. Here's a swatch of Tarte Magic. Then I have the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Vivid Swirl Blush in the shade Guava. This is a satin finish blush. And here's a swatch of Laura Geller Guava. My next blush is the Estee Lauder Pure Color Blush in Pink Kiss, which is a satin finish. And this one was a gift with purchase, so the full-size blush is a lot bigger. Here's a swatch of Estee Lauder Pink Kiss. My last high-end blush is theBalm's Hot Mama. This is really similar to NARS Orgasm. I feel like there are so many different dupes out there, but that type of blush is so pretty in the summertime because it does have that pinky coral base with that really nice golden shimmer that just gives your skin that added glow. So any variation of this type of color I think is so pretty, but the one that I have is theBalm's Hot Mama, which is a really amazing formula as well. Here's a swatch of theBalm's Hot Mama. Then I have 8 blushes from MAC. MAC is my favorite blush brand. Now, 6 of these are limited edition and 2 of these are permanent. I'm sorry to be showing you the limited edition ones, but again, these will be the blushes that I'm wearing, and if you do own them, I recommend that you pull them out and rock them during the summer season. The first MAC blush I have is Fleet Fast. This is a satin finish, and it was part of the Hey Sailor collection. Here is a swatch of Fleet Fast. Also, if any of these swatches look patchy, it is because I'm using a makeup remover wipe to wipe off the swatches and then I'm going on top with product, so that might be why they look a little funky. My next MAC blush is Hipness. This was part of the Wash and Dry collection. It technically has a frost finish, but it looks and performs just like all of these other satin finish blushes I have. Here's a swatch of MAC Hipness. Next I have MAC Painted Canyon, which is part of the Vibe Tribe collection for summer 2016. There is a lot of controversy over this collection, but I really love this blush color. I think the packaging is gorgeous, and this is a satin finish. Here's a swatch of MAC Painted Canyon. Next I have MAC Ripe for Love, which is part of the Temperature Rising collection, and this is also a satin finish. Here's a swatch of MAC Ripe for Love. Next I have MAC Peaches and Cream from the Sharon Osbourne collection, and this is a satin finish. And here is a swatch of MAC Peaches and Cream. Next I have MAC Sideshow You. This is part of the Simpsons collection, and this also has a satin finish. Here is a swatch of MAC Sideshow You. And then I do have 2 permanent blushes, MAC Melba and MAC Fleur Power. Here's a swatch of Melba, which is a matte finish. Here's a swatch of Fleur Power, which is a satin finish. So now moving on to the lip products, I do have lipsticks, jumbo lip crayons, lip glosses, and liquid lipsticks. I have a lot of different pinky coral colors because, again, they are my favorite, but I do have some straight up pinks, some purple tone colors, and a couple berry coral. You'll see when we get to it. It really is just a couple of the formulas I really love for the summertime, or a couple of the shades I really love for the summertime. First I have 2 Coral ColourPop lippy sticks. The first shade I have is Rocket, which is a satin finish. Here's a swatch of ColourPop Rocket. Next I have ColourPop Juicy, which is a hyper glossy finish. And here is a swatch of ColourPop Juicy. Next I have one of the Urban Decay Revolution lipsticks in the shade Streak. This line has been discontinued. I think it might still be available at some retailers, the very small selection they have left, but this shade is part of the Urban Decay Vice lipstick line. And right here is a swatch of Urban Decay Streak. Oh, this color is so beautiful and such a great comfortable, easygoing formula for summer. Next, I have 5 MAC Sheen Supremes. These were all part of limited edition collections, but you might be able to find them at a CCO. I do have one permanent shade in Asian Flower, but that is one of my spring must-haves. Unfortunately, the Sheen Supreme lipsticks as a whole have been discontinued from MAC, which is very upsetting because it is my favorite formula of MAC lipsticks. So definitely check your CCO. You might be able to find these. So some of these colors I wouldn't typically think of for summer, but I like wearing them in the summer because it's a little bit different, and I really love this formula. Very comfortable and easy going for the summertime. This is the MAC Sheen Supreme lipstick in Phosphorescent. Here's a swatch of MAC Sheen Supreme in Phosphorescent. Here is the MAC Sheen Supreme lipstick in Pleasure Fruit. And here's a swatch of the MAC Sheen Supreme lipstick in Pleasure Fruit. Next is the MAC Sheen Supreme lipstick in Phosphorescent. And here's a swatch of the MAC Sheen Supreme lipstick in Phosphorescent. Here is the MAC Sheen Supreme lipstick in Playtime. And here's a swatch of the MAC Sheen Supreme lipstick in Playtime. This is the MAC Sheen Supreme lipstick in Lust Extract. And here's a swatch of the MAC Sheen Supreme lipstick in Lust Extract. Then I have 2 of the MAC Patent Polish lip pencils. These were limited edition, but luckily the entire line was added to the permanent collection. These are some of my all-time favorite lip products. I love jumbo lip crayons. I think they're really easy to apply. Again, a really great lightweight formula for the summer, and I love these shades. This is the MAC Patent Polish lip pencil in Go for Girly. Here is a swatch of the MAC Patent Polish lip pencil in Go for Girly. Here is the MAC Patent Polish lip pencil in Fearless. Here's a swatch of the MAC Patent Polish lip pencil in Fearless. Then I have 2 of the ColourPop Ultra Matte lips in some really bright, beautiful colors. This is the ColourPop Ultra Matte lip in Donut. Here's a swatch of the ColourPop Ultra Matte lip in Donut. Here is ColourPop Ultra Matte lip in First Base. The second swatch is ColourPop First Base. Next, I have 2 of the NYX Butter Glosses, one of my favorite lip glosses ever. They do give a light medium opacity. They aren't the longest wearing, but again, they are really comfortable and easy to apply. I really love these formulas for the summertime. This is the NYX Butter Gloss in Peaches and Cream. Here's a swatch of the NYX Butter Gloss in Peaches and Cream. This is the NYX Butter Gloss in Cupcake. Here is a swatch of the NYX Butter Gloss in Cupcake. Then I have 2 of the Lorac Alter Ego lip glosses. These are really opaque, so this is a really nice lip option because it is a lightweight formula, but it really packs on the pigment. This is the Lorac Alter Ego lip gloss in Dream Girl. Here's a swatch of the Lorac Alter Ego lip gloss in Dream Girl. This is the Lorac Alter Ego lip gloss in Heartbreaker. Here's a swatch of the Lorac Alter Ego lip gloss in Heartbreaker. Then I have 2 MAC lip glosses that were limited edition from different collections. I do not think you guys have to run out and try to find these online. The colors are pretty but not super unique. I really mostly bought these for the packaging, and these are an okay formula. Both of these shades are really pigmented, but they are pretty sticky. I just want to get use out of these. I'm not specifically recommending these. I'm just letting you know I'm going to try to get some use out of these this summer. This is the MAC lip gloss in Kiss and Don't Tell. This was from the Archie's collection. Here's a swatch of MAC Kiss and Don't Tell lip gloss. This is the MAC lip gloss in Red Blazer. This is from the Simpsons collection. Here's a swatch of the MAC lip gloss in Red Blazer. And lastly, I have nail polishes. I have several different blues because blue is just my favorite nail polish color. And then I do have some bright neon shades, of course, for the summertime. My first 2 polishes are Holy Grails. These were limited edition from summer 2014, I believe. These are Wet n Wild Wild Shine polishes, which are 99 cents each. They have redone the packaging. I'm not sure if they've been reformulated, but I love these shades so much. The more peachy pink shade is Ferris Wheel Romance. And then I also have Chambray Showers, which is this beautiful cornflower blue. Both of these are opaque in 2 coats for 99 cents. I think that is amazing. Highly recommend these if you can find them online. They are incredible. Next I have China Glaze Capacity to See Beyond, which was part of the Giver collection. I really love China Glaze cream polishes. I think they're a really nice formula, and this is a beautiful blue. Next I have Essie in the Cabana, which is one of the best formulated Essie polishes I've ever tried. It is opaque in 2 coats, a beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous blue, an absolute staple for me in the summertime. Next I have a polish combo that I'm not sure why, but it always makes me think of summertime. So first off, we have Sally Hansen Pacific Blue from the Extreme Wear line. This is the OG Pacific Blue, which I know is really, really hard to find. You can probably get this online for a really, really expensive, hyped up price. But this is an amazing polish, opaque in 2 coats. Sally Hansen screwed with a good thing. This is the perfect cobalt blue polish. I love pairing that with OPI Glitzerland, which is a gold metallic. This is more of a sandy gold than a yellow gold, which makes this really flattering on my skin tone. I like to apply this on my middle finger and ring finger as accent nails, and then I'll apply this on the rest of my nails. And I also love wearing OPI Glitzerland on its own. This makes me think of the sand. So this is a stunning color, a really great formula. I love the OPI metallics. OPI knows how to do metallics right. Next I have Zoya's Wendy, which is my holy grail, all-time favorite, most perfect pink coral. This is opaque in 2 coats, amazing formula, and the most gorgeous color ever. The next polish I have is Berry M Jelly Polish in Green Berry. It's what I'm wearing on my nails today. This is a neon seafoam green type color. This is one of the most unique polishes I own. I love this shade so much. If you are able to get your hands on this, I highly recommend it. I know it's really hard to ship polish from the UK to the US. Next I have 2 Neon Color Club polishes that I purchased because Nicole from Young One Polish raved about these a couple summers ago. This is Color Club East Austin, which is a neon peach shade. Then I have Color Club Wicker Park, which is a neon lavender purple shade. Then I have 2 polishes from the KB Shimmer Summer Collection of 2015. I actually have not worn these yet, so I'm excited to try them out this summer. I really hope that I like them. This is my first time trying out KB Shimmer polishes, which is an indie brand. This is KB Shimmer Bahama Drama, which is a neon coral orange. This is KB Shimmer Sarong Place Sarong Time, which is a neon purple. Then I have the Maybelline Color Show Bleached Neons collection. There are 7 polishes, I believe. I have 6 of the 7. The one I don't have is the yellow, which I wouldn't wear anyway. I did buy these off of Amazon. If I can find them, I'll link them for you guys. I was able to get them for actually a pretty good price. These are amazing. I have tried other Maybelline Color Show polishes in the past and not liked them, but these are really, really nice. I love the concept of a bleached neon. It looks so beautiful. My favorite 2 shades would definitely be the blue and the purple. This is Maybelline Day Glow Teal, Maybelline Ultraviolet, Maybelline Pink Punch, Maybelline Coral Heat, Maybelline Bleached in Peach, Maybelline Lime Accent. I actually have not tried the peach and the green shade yet, so I definitely need to, but I love the formula of the other 4. So guys, that was my summer makeup must-haves for 2016. Please let me know your thoughts if you have tried out any of these products, and please let me know your summer makeup staples. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.